Okay, here we go. Lumen Technology, as I call it. Uwe Jacobs, property friends, property strategist. Welcome, welcome, welcome. This is a song and dance act. No, it's not. All right, quick couple of updates. First of all, the most interesting one, the RBA has left the benchmark rate the same. So the Reserve Bank of Australia thinks that matters are pretty okay. Otherwise, they would have reserved the rate and put it down to 0%. So again, the benchmark rate is unchanged at 0.1%. Interesting fact, fun fact, 75% of the specialists on the target rate tracker forecasting page of the RBA forecasted a reduction to 0. So, hey, if the specialists don't get it right, what hope in hell do we have? I just find it interesting. Anecdotally, and from my account, the market is incredible. There had been forecasts of big decreases. None of that happened. In fact, Australia-wide, we are back or beyond of the pricing levels before COVID. Isn't that incredible? Everybody was really saying the sky is going to fall down, and it ain't. In fact, the markets are going up in most locations. Certainly, the locations that we are farming are really, really fun. Allow me to give you a couple of examples. Cairns, we're doing a duplex on 1,000 square meters with a rental yield of 6+%. Now, it being on 1,000 square meters, we're doing a sneaky, remember that word, a sneaky duplex that looks from the front like a normal house. 3 garages, 1 entrance, all good. And then there is and that's for the 2 garages are for 3-bedder. And then there's a sneaky, remember that word? There's a sneaky side entrance to a 2-bedder. And that 2-bedder has got the 1 garage. Now, the block is that big at 1,000 square meters that maybe in the future you put another granny flat in the back. That would send the return into the stratosphere. But more to the point, we have costed this thing up. Sneaky, that's right, Catherine. That's my phrase and I will stick to it. We have costed that thing up straight away, including duplication of services. So each side can be metered separately. Not only that, we have costed it up so that you have the strata title straight in. So what does that mean? It means that at completion, you end up with 2 strata titles. Now, is that going to give you capital gain? Of course it is. It must. Now, the interesting part is the block itself, in my view, don't take my word for it, has got $20,000, $30,000 in it. I'll eat my hat if the strata doesn't bring another $20,000 to $30,000. So, and I haven't eaten my hat in 20 years, remember that? So that means that you're sitting between 40 and 60 grand right from the get-go in capital gains on top of a return of 6%. How good can it get? Why would I not do deals in that market? Now, let's take Townsville. If I say to you, there's a golf course. We're going to put a 3-bedder, 2-bathroom, double garage on it. The normal building practice would be to do it as cheap as one can get away with. That's how the marketeers are doing it. 173 square meters they had designed. Well, what did we do? We're doing it the proper way. We blow it up into 190 square meters. And the additional cost per square meter, remember that, doesn't increase in the same proportion because the expensive items, the kitchen, the bathroom, the tiled areas are already covered. So rather than spending, let's say, $1,500 a square meter, we're spending $800 a square meter in increasing the size. But that makes the house much more livable. And we're designing it for what we call continued living. So that in the later stages of life, you've got one of these rollators or frames, walking frames, you can still go through the house. And I'll be damned if there isn't a professional couple, the dinks, double income, no kids, that want to live on a great golf course, or the other end of the scale, the continued living end, if there isn't a family of getting into retirement that want to pull their money out of their house, sell their house, rent at the golf course, and travel. Throw the key away, travel. So we're covering all bases. Now, what I find really, really special on that golf course development, nobody corporate. Crazy, crazy. And of course, we have redesigned the house. The two blocks that we have are opposite the park. We have designed the house so that you have a front porch, a front patio, where you can sit and view the park in a cul-de-sac. So no traffic. How good can it get? And the price, I ain't gonna disclose it here. I don't want the competition to find out. We're working as usual with a small to medium-sized family company that we have built with, I built with his dad about what was it, 10, 12 years ago. First thing when I came in to see the son, he said, talk to the old man. He said, you're okay. So we're going to be doing business. Right. Now, because of this relationship issues and because we've been in the market for a long time, we can do deals that no one else can do. And I can prove that. I can prove that. So, you know, where can you get a golf club dwelling with nobody corporate at a rental yield of 5.3, 5.4%, which means that it carries itself, and at a what is a ridiculous price. Now there's only 18 blocks left in the rest of the development. A new clubhouse is coming. Am I excited? Yes, I am. I nearly said something. Fire truck is the word that I learned. I can say fire truck. Yeah, anyway. So this is a great deal. In Bowen, we've got one of our members has got a legacy block that he hadn't built on. Now, this is the trick of being in the market, talking to the locals. When I was there a couple of weeks ago, I always guest bag with the real estate agents, with our partners. There's an opening for a house that is furnished because more and more of the corporates are now starting to locate in Bowen. So what do? We take a duplex that we have, and rather than on the one side 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom, we make it 3-bedroom, 3-bathroom. On the other side, it is already 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom. We furnish it. Cost $8,000 each side, but then it brings $750 a week. Huge. Now, at the cost of the block and the $750 a week, that will be a 7% return. Why wouldn't I do that? But hey, property investment doesn't work. Bullocks. There's deals everywhere, everywhere. So on Friday, I'm going on the 12th, I'm going to Western Australia. So God will, and so they let me in. And checking up on a few things there. We're doing more NDIS houses, and I want to put a couple of NDISs into Western Australia as well. Now that deal is that good. Before we have even started, 2 guys have already registered interest. And the NDIS houses is my hobby horse. Is what I really like doing, because we can make a difference there. We can do them the right way, and not the way that some marketeer has done it in that market. I'm not going to name names. Who again build the cheapest that they could get away with. These houses ain't going to work, and over the long term, they ain't going to be rented, because more and more NDIS houses are coming up, and the participants have choice. In the future, in 3 to 5 years, there will be choice. And what are they going to do? They're going to go into the houses that are done properly, where there's a few square meters more. See, I'm learning too. I didn't know that a wheelchair person typically has 2 and 3 wheelchairs. So you need to cater for the room for them. And that's what we want to do. We want to do the right investment the right way for the right reasons. Now, that would be a hugely interesting discussion. I've got the entire Monday, that's the 22nd, 22nd, I think it is. No, 22nd, I'm going to Tassie. Friday is the 12th, Saturday 13th, Sunday the 14th, Monday the 14th. I've got the entire Monday reserved for discussions with the designers, with the builder, with the fit-out people, and so on and so forth. Why do I get involved to that level of detail? Because we want to end up with the right result. So to me, that's fun. I come back on the Wednesday, the 17th, and then on the 22nd, I'm hopping onto another plane to Tassie. We're finalizing a house. Now that sucker is $75,000 up in value on completion, with a nearly 6% rental yield. Hey, if that ain't working, I don't know what is. Anyway, I talk too much. I'm excited, guys. There is money in real estate. There is deals to be done. But you got to be in it to win it. And remember, if you wanted to take advantage of our no obligation, no cost discovery session, what have you got to lose? Book on the website. See you then. Enjoy and have a great year.